Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one.
On the black Silverado, pushing the throttle when they kill a model. Time to fill it up with petrol, cause the next stop is the metro. Let's go. Me in the city when Knicks play that b-ball, that's real gritty. With the attitude of the city, we strutting past the food truck, keeping it $1.50. Yes, me and SP, we in front of MSG. Posted up like a big down on the block. We go hard like a point guard with the rock. That's KRG. As you can see, we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, but tell them, please don't step in it. We cemented. Up in the garden, Knicks about to open up a can of whoop ass. The burner cooking with gas, big cat in the alley, digging through your team trash. It's the pregame show. We streaming live with a few. We steaming like a hot pot of brew. We bubbling with the game preview. We came through with the recap ahead. What's on tap? Guys in the starting five on the entry port, key matchups and all of that. So salute to all my fam up in the chat. We're interacting with your mans and them. It's the brand in front of the camera lip. So picture that. It's Knicks Real Talk. We leading to the tip off. And D, we keep you on the speed. Cause we getting this Knicks shit off. Up in the law. This is the OG. Older than Ananobi. Who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low. We be on your fire TV. That's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. Real talk. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's going on, man? Friday night, Knicks, we in the building. Divine. Shop Howell to be here in a few, man. Having a little technical difficulty, but he'll be in the building with us and everything, man. But salute to everybody for coming in. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Brian, what's good, my man? Nostalgic. Decade, what's good, my man? What's good with you, everybody, man? I hope y'all having a great Friday. Ready to get in here and get a pop-up with us, man, for another hour before the Knicks take on the Brooklyn Nets, where we had the world most famous arena. And go down there and try to get back in the win column, man. And taking the L the other night, 124-123 to Chicago Bulls. So we're going to get into all that, man, break down everything and all that good stuff, man. But salute to everybody, man. It's all good, man. I know we're coming off a loss, but still feel good early and all that good stuff in the season, so we don't got too much to panic about. But our defense definitely got to get better. But we get into all that, man. But I'm just happy to be in with y'all. Queens Court in the building. Chris Woodward, what's good now? Sister Chris, what's good? Big task at hand, my man. You already know, man. What's good with everybody? Fabian, what's popping? Salute everybody in the chat, man. Everybody streaming in. We're streaming in from on, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, X, whatever. I'm glad y'all up here with us, man. Like I said, Shop Howell will be in the building in a few minutes, man. Once we get things together, we got Coach in the building. Let me get my shout out before I get deep into the thoughts, man. To my man, Coach, what's good? And everybody, man. But yeah, man, we seen some good things the other night. We seen some not good things the other night. So hopefully we can rebound back and get into the win column, man. We just went hard, but we didn't go hard enough on the other side of the ball, man. So we just got to find a way to get that defense rectified. And stop and slow somebody down and put some bodies into clamps and something. So that's been our Achilles heel so far this upcoming season, for as I'm concerned. Is the defense just haven't been there for us. We got to find a way to get it popping. We've been up and down with the defense. One night we in the peak, one night we in the valley. So the other night, obviously, we was in the valley, giving up 124 points. So when we go dealing with the recap, but we get into all that, man. But I've seen some good things as well. Big Cat still got a popping going on down in New York. I said he was gonna score 50 the other night. He would have hit them free throws. He probably would have got the 50 that I was talking about. But he did, he came up short for the free throw line. But overall, man, the Cat played some good basketball. We just missed a couple of miscues here and there, ladies and gentlemen. We just a couple of things we missed. We left on the table, and it didn't pan out well for us. So we have figured all that out, man. Down the line, and everything like that. But let me bring in my partner crime in the building. And we can get it popping. Shop Powell was good, my brother.
What's going down, Divine?
Salute, my man. What's going on with you?
Man, I don't know what's the hell going on with StreamYard. It got me all crooked over here.
Well, that's all right. Your presence is here, so that's what it do. I mean,
yeah.
Fam see you, so they good. But yeah, man. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, just one of them things, man. Our defense didn't come there, but overall, man, when we break down the recap. Like I said, with some good positives, some good negatives. I mean, so not good positives, bad negatives, rather, excuse me. But overall, man, we 5-6, man, headed into the night's game. We just got to find a way to get a win tonight, get back at 500, because we got these guys again, I think, on Sunday. So we got the Brooklyn Nets 2 games in a row. So hopefully, we can try to get a W tonight, knowing that, we got to play them against Sunday. So, but like we injured out Nate injured as well. You know, we got mad players out. They got mad players out. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen with Cat tonight. You know, because of that knee, he bumped to get contusion when he bumped to get up against somebody the other night. So he might be a game time. So he might not play. Jalen Brunson might not play. Deuce Bride, they had him on as a possible. So we'll see. But they're not going to have guys either. So, you know, it don't matter. We just got to get out there and do what we do. But, you know, other than that, man, is like I said, it's just, man, that game we definitely should have won, even with us playing bad. Even though we played bad defense to me, you know, you can't give up 124 in the NBA. You got to put all your effort on the offense to keep up with that. And we scored 123, but that's when I think we definitely got to fix in New York, man, right now, because our rebounding numbers are not what we want them to be right now. We need everybody contribution on that side of the ball. It seems like we're not getting the rebounds that we need. So we got to go out here and try to get them rebounds up in there, man. And I think it's important that we do that, man, because that's a staple of our team, the defense. And defense is a part of rebounding. You rebound the ball, that means you stop the other team from getting it, obviously. You know what I mean? So we're not rebounding the ball. That means we're not playing good defense. Not so much the one-on-one defense, not all the other parts of defense. Our biggest defense in New York City is knowing that if we rebound the basketball against other teams, then we got a chance of winning a ball game. And right now, we just not at the rebound numbers we need to be at. And I get it, Mitch is out, Preston Chua out. I get all that. But, you know, if you're going to play with the guys that you got up there, then ain't no excuse anyway. I don't care who ain't there, but if you're playing with what you got, and all the big-time players we got, they there. So we just got to come together collectively and try to find a way to get more solid and more focused on the defense side of the ball. And I think we will. Like I said, it's early, but I was definitely disappointed in our rebounding numbers the other night. So let's see if we can rebound tonight, man, and get it going, man. I think Brooklyn is going a little different than we. I'm not so far sure I understand what Brooklyn going through, but we'll talk about that down the line, or whether they trying to get to the play-in or the playoffs, or they going the other way, because they seem like they got players there who look like got a lot of veteran experience, like they can make the playoffs, but who knows? But I, you know, like I said, that team is different to me. So, you know, it's not my concern about them. You know, this is the barrel of the barrels. You know, we ain't worried about Brooklyn right now. It's all about the Mecca right here in the Garden. You know, we got to go out here and get it popping tonight. So I think we will. You know, I mean, I'm always going to stay positive about our squad, because I know our team is better than the way we playing. I know we got talented players down there. You know, we just got to get it popping, man. So, you know, if we can do that and everything, we get back to our Knicks standard of basketball, which is playing hard defense and doing that first, then everything else take care of itself. Shot Power, what were your thoughts on the past game, man, and what you've seen in that game that was the reason why you think we lost the game, and what we could have done better to, you know, to get this thing popping?
The one big thing, we started off slow. We started off with tired legs. So it took them a little bit of time to get that energy and enthusiasm back up. And they did that in the third quarter when they scored 17, went on a 17-0 snap. The frustrating thing about it was, to me, and that's being a Knicks fan, Knicks gets no calls. He didn't even hit him. He hit his hair. He rubbed his hand across his hair, and he flared his legs out and should have got an Emmy or MMA, AMA or whatever for that acting job that he did, because he sure sold it. And I mean, that's what I seen. We came back. We even went and had a lead, and we just didn't finish. Cat banged knees with a guy last couple of seconds of the game, and the ball spun out. Brunson had the shot. It went in and went around. It dang near dropped, and then it got spit out. So with that being said, the major thing that I see that took place is we started off slow and our defense was lagging. But it showed back up in that third quarter. You know what I mean? Especially when we went on that run. So that's kind of what I seen. And then we couldn't take another advantage, that we never got another run in from that 17 point run. We never got another 7, 8-0 run, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 point run. Everything was almost basket for that. So, but the big hindrance to that game was they didn't come out. You seen they had tired legs in the beginning until the adrenaline started pumping and the Garden started getting behind the crowd, because the Garden was quiet all game. But once they started Payne hit a big shot, and then I think was it Deuce that had another 3-pointer right back in there, and we went from a 20-point deficit down to 14, 16, and that's when they really start kicking it in. So the biggest thing was the tired legs what that started with, and the defense that closed out the game.
You know, for me, like there's pros and cons to everything. Obviously, the con was that we lost the game and our defense and our rebounding wasn't there. But the pro to me, I got to take this into consideration is that the will and the fight to get back in that game.
Facts.
See, that's a sign of a good team, ladies and gentlemen. Because the Knicks could have easily folded the other night. They could have just folded and say, okay, you know what, nah, but they know who they know who they are. They know what they're trying to get to. So for them to say, you know, we down most of the whole game at 20 points and this and that and everything, but to find a way to get back in the game and then they win the game is encouraging. It's very encouraging because that's what you want to see in your team. No matter what they win or lose, you always want to see a team like it ain't over till the whistle's over. You know, and they literally could have pulled that game out. It wasn't from this and that, a foul here and there, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, give kudos to the team for hanging in there, staying focused and not giving up and say, all we got to do is get a run, get it down to 14, get it down to 10, get it down to 7. And, you know, and they started chipping away. They was hitting some big time shots and they was coming up with some good stuff. So I got to give the Knicks credit from that standpoint, though it should have never got to that level after all in the first place. But being that it did get to that level and they responded very well is an encouraging sign to me, knowing that this team is going to fight to the end. And I think you got to give them credit for that, but you can't give them credit for the lackluster defense and the rebound. And I just think that wasn't really what we do out there, man. And prime example, let's go over right quick. We look at you know, the box score and all that stuff, man, because I do think the Knicks left a lot of stuff out there on the table, and I just think we got to find a way to get it going, man, because that's not, like I said, that's not what we do. I think we better than that. So, you know, if you look at it from last night, ladies and gentlemen, the box scores, here's what's interesting to me, and that's why I see we lost the game. These guys literally had, in the fourth quarter and the third quarter, 38 points. 38 in the fourth, 38 in the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, no, not them. We did. They had 30 points in the third quarter and 34. That's where we lost the game. When I said the other night, when you keeping every team 25 points a quarter, that's 100 points. Knicks gave about 29 in the first, 30 in the second, 31 in the third, and 34 in the fourth. That was ball game because that's not what we do. If we keep a team around 25 a game or 26, you know, that'll put us at 104 a game. These cats scored 124 points on it. So, you know, I just think, you know, that was really, to me, in a nutshell, what happened. If you look at the numbers from our side of the ball, Mikal had a decent game, +2. He played 43 minutes. He's 8 from 15 from the field, 1 from 4 from downtown. He won 3 from 3 from downtown, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, +2, 20 points. One of his better games all around that I've seen since he's been there. And Anobi kind of took a step back a little bit, you know, rightfully so. He deserved it because he's been killing it the last couple of games. But he played 36 minutes, 5 for 14. Only shot 7 for downtown, 100% from the Chinese stripe. He had 9 rebounds, though. And that's good to see. And Anobi snatched out 9 big ones, man. But he was a -20. I think that had a lot to do with Patrick Williams and them guys on over there. And Levine and them, whatever he was on them, probably, I don't know. But Cat had a monster night. 39 minutes, 18 from 30 from the field, 6 for 12 from downtown. He shot 50%. And, you know, one of his most best stat lines, his splits that he do real well is the chatty strike. But he only shot 50% from there. And Cat is like an 80-something% shooter from there, you know. So, but the man still stats down double-digit in rebounds, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, ladies and gentlemen. Get Cat his flowers, man. +4, 46 points, man. He the one got us back in that game. Him and Brunson and Deuce McBride a little bit. And Mikal kept us in that game until we could strike when the iron was hot. And like I said, that game, we just let it get away in the end, but we definitely should have won it. Jalen Brunson, 24 points, 34 minutes, 9 for 20 from the field goal area, 3 for 9 from downtown. He missed 2 free throws. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, but he was a +9. I mean, not +9. He was a -13. And, you know, and that's interesting. Had 24 points. You were -13. That means everything's on the defense side of the ball. Josh Hart, who you know, that foul, which I don't know, and if we won for the Kobe White's hair, you might would have got that call. 34 minutes, 3 for 6 from the field, no 3-pointers, no foul techs, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. It was a +9. You know, he played some good defense. Obviously, Matt Ryan didn't get anything done out there. Jericho Sims had 9 minutes. He had 3 rebounds in them 9 minutes. Cameron Payne had a good game for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. 17 minutes, 4 from 4 for the field, 3 from 3 from downtown. He distributed the ball with 2 assists, 3 steals. He had a good game, plus 11 points. He played one of the better games for the Knicks the other day. Obviously, Deuce McBride was a plus 10. He only had 2 points, though. 23 minutes. We need more for Deuce out of that. When Deuce get 23 minutes, you got to give us better than 1 for 4, bro. And but that's my man, though. He deserved to have an off night 2 shot clock because he's been cooking as well for the New York Knicks. So all that in a nutshell, here's where we went wrong at. We shot pretty well from the field, from the 3-point line, 66% from the charity strike. That's what we lost the game at.
That's where we lost the game at.
Yeah, other than our defense, that's what we lost the game at, and our rebounding numbers. Because I think our rebounding numbers were kind of abysmal, man. We should have snatched down more rebounds than we did the other night, man. We wound up with 40 rebounds, and they wound up with we have 40 rebounds, and they have 40. I apologize, and we had 40. So we let them guys come in here and kind of rebound with us, man. And I just thought that didn't go well for us, shot powers, man. So after looking at the box numbers and all them scores, I mean, I just think the rebounding numbers got to get better for us because that's what we do. You know, we're a rebounding team, and I think we got to get out there rebounding basketball, man. Because by committee, like I said, between Cat and Cat had 10. And Anobi had 9, that's 19 rebounds. And, 25 from McKell, but we got to get it from everybody. But also that shows you, too, how undermanned we is with the rebounds that we need, like Achua and Mitchell Robinson and all the guys. Because them guys, they specialize in that good stuff, man. And right now, we just try to water on the rebounding side of the ball for sure.
Yeah, rebounding is definitely, one of my pet peeves and stuff like that. But the game, they were what was it, 14 of 19 or 14 of 20? What was the free throw?
For the Knicks, 12 for 18.
12 for 18. Those 6 points. Those 6 points, you know what I mean? And usually if you hit 80%, they would have missed maybe 2 out of that 18. That's closer to around 80%, right? Yeah, that's close around. So they only needed to hit 4 more free throws. You know what I mean? And you seen if anybody was watching on MSG, and you seen the interview with Monica McNutt talking about the highlights of the game and what was going on. You seen Cat on the court shooting free throws. So that was in his head. And I'm glad that it was in his head because he usually is a close to 80-90% from hitting the free throw, and he missed some big free throw shots. And so did Jalen Brunson. I think he missed 2 big free throws going down the stretch. So, our rebounds must get better. It eliminates all that 23 points that they got. You know what I mean? It doesn't give them all those second chance points and stuff like that. And our free throws. I've been, that's another one of my big pet peeves is free throw shooting. And I know the team can shoot better than that because I have seen them shoot and so far this season in the 80% range. And of all nights, they want to shoot 60% from the free throw line, and that could have cost them the game right there down the stretch. And I mean, like I said, me as a Knicks fan, that foul on Kobe White, rubbing his hair with your hand, then they need to make guys put hair in ponytails like that. Braid your hair up or do something with it, man. Because that he act like he forearmed them in the forehead or something like that. All that stuff like that. I'm like, come on, man. He didn't even hit you. He hit your hair. But, it's a foul, and he's a pretty decent free throw shooter, and he knocked down all 3 of them. And we still had a chance. I mean, we still had a chance, and we just didn't get over the hump. We didn't get that big time shot from Jalen Brunson this time.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, man, the game got away, early, but we fought back. We showed some determination to get back in that game, and like I said, it ain't over till it's over, man. And I'm giving my Nick Flower for that, man. Especially when we're not playing the way I expected to play. And I know what they're capable of playing and how they're supposed to play. And I'm quite sure Tom Thibodeau and the coaching staff and them players, our own players know, like, listen, man, we got to get better at this shit, and they will. I mean, like, it's early. It's 10 games. It's 11 games now, but they 5 or 6, and it's early. But, it ain't how you start the season, how you finish the season. And they just got to get back on their groove and finish strong and just get back to your principles, man. Get what got you here. What got you here is doing the things that that you've been doing for the last 4 years since Tom Thibodeau been here. Get on that court, play defense, and rebound the basketball. Bottom line, that's the only reason they lost that game the other night. If you don't stop the other team from getting the rebound, they get it. They're gonna have an opportunity to score the ball. And we also didn't do enough bully ball the other night, ladies and gentlemen. We only went to the charity stripe 18 times.
Yeah.
So we got to get back to being aggressive, and going hard. And like I said, it's only one game, so I'm not going to critique them for the whole season because of what they did. This is a continuing trend. Every time we lose the game, we lose because our defense didn't play that night and our rebounding didn't do it. And every time we win the game, our defense played a maximal game and our rebounder was at the top of it. At the top of it, you know what I mean? So we just got to find a way to get consistent with that rebounding, consistent with our defense, get back to New York Knicks gritty basketball, and I think they will. And it's just time. It takes time, man. Trust me, like we ain't the only team in the NBA who are expecting to be better than what we are, and they're not. A lot of Milwaukee Bucks and so on and so on. But I don't make no excuse for them at all. And we just got to get out here and do what we do. And that the other night against Chicago, we didn't do what we do, ladies and gentlemen. And that reared its ugly head, and that showed up in the box score. You can't give up 34 points in the fourth quarter and give up 31 points in the third quarter. That's just, and 30 points in the second quarter. That's just not Knicks basketball. So, other than that, man, we've seen some good things. I'd like to see what we would do tonight a little different. Maybe we need to get out there and time for me to need to extend the roster a little bit. I think AP said play Haka Purdy might not be a bad idea. You might need to bring some of them guys in there because if some of the guys that's in the rotation ain't playing good defense that night, snatch them out just for the night anyway. You know what I mean? Bring somebody in there who's gonna be with a little bit more energy. But like I said, they did turn it around, which they didn't turn around because they still let them cats give up 34 points. That's unacceptable. So Shaw Power, other than that, man, the past game was the past game. We lost. We move on to the next, like we always say. And but like I said, they put in a gallant effort to get back in the game, but it wasn't long enough. So other than that, man, like I said, they got the Brooklyn Nets tonight. Right here at MSG. This team is like a 5-7. We 5-6. They got some good players there. I don't expect them to do too much, for the rest of the season, but they got some good competitors over there in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Schroeder there. I mean, you got Cam there. You got a lot of Cam Johnson there. Nick Class is going to be out tonight, but you got a lot of good players there, man, that that's trying to prove something or already have proved something, but they got them cats winning some games, you know what I mean? So you can't take them lightly tonight, you know what I mean? If you want to call it a trap game because of the battle of the boroughs and Brooklyn versus Manhattan and all this crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, they can give us a butt whooping like anybody else can. If we don't come with our A game, if we don't come with our A game, then we can. What happened the other night can happen tonight, which I don't think it will, but it can happen. I mean, what you want to see from these guys tonight for dealing with this Brooklyn Nets team? Because, like I said, they got guys there who NBA veterans, and they know how to play the game of basketball. Just like Chicago, they had a bunch of veterans there, like Vucevic and these guys, Levine, them. They've been around the block before. They understand that the nuances of the NBA. So Brooklyn got a team just like that. I mean, Cam Thomas can get buckets when he on popping. So we can't take these guys lightly tonight. We got to go in there and hit these cats head on, man. And we got to get back to doing what we do best. And that's, like I said, playing some defense and bully ball guys, man, and get back to the basics. And I think this should be an interesting game tonight.
Yeah, I think one of the big things for us tonight is to have another bounce back type of game. Knowing that we shouldn't have lost the last game, had an opportunity to win the game and didn't, and to sit back, being in New York and coming in for a film school to watch and see why they lost the game. I know Tom Thibodeau probably went all over all the schemes that took place, stuff like that. They was home, we're still home, so they probably got a chance to maybe practice a little bit. I mean, from what I hear, they don't really do sprints and all that other stuff, but maybe just to get in and bang some bucks, some guys get out on the court and do some shoot arounds and run some drills and stuff like that. So I'm expecting to see Matt Ryan play a little bit more basketball tonight. Hopefully Campaign can still come out. Everybody's banged up. Cat, he's a game time, not game time decision. Questionable. Brunson's questionable. Deuce McBride's questionable. All these guys is a little damaged already. So with that being said, you see what happens. We got some gritty type of guys, and I believe that they're going to come out and play some good basketball. And I want to see another pretty productive game from Mikal Bridges tonight. I thought he played real good last night. I think he had 20 points last night, and he filled up the stat sheets. And I hopefully he can come out again in a court that he played for a whole season and knock down some big shots against his old team.
Yeah, real talk, man. You know, I did real recognize real. Let me give out some shout out to the chat, man. Anybody who I forgot didn't get the name in there when they came in. AP, what's good? Nick 100 the GM, 24K Mines. Salute to you as well. Shout out to the Queen, Coach, everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for coming in. PA Scissor in the building. Salute to you as well. Salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Real talk, man. But like I said, it's the pregame show. Divine Shot Powers, Knicks, Nets at the world most famous arena tonight. We got to go down there and scratch out a win and get back to what we do, and I think we will, and all that good stuff, man. So, you know, I'm just excited about we got an opportunity to go out there and fight another day. You know what I mean? And we will.
Subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk.
Yeah, excuse me, man, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I think we go down there tonight, Shot Powell, and try to get back to the basics. Like I said, man, I'm just going to keep it 100 and keep it simple. We just got to go out there and play Nick ball, man. You know, we can't be taking these teams for granted. You should have let them cats come up in the garden. I don't give what nobody say. You don't let nobody come in the Madison Square Garden and score 124. I mean, you know, they was auditioning for a Broadway show the other night, and you know, we just can't do that, man. That's just not what we do. You know what I mean? I think we go out there and get gritty tonight. But we can't do it one game up, one game down. Chop out
right.
Me and you get back to that peaks and valley thing. You know what I mean? Peaking one night, down in the valley one night, peaking one night, down in the valley another night. I just think we got to get far from that. So we'll see, man. And hopefully we turn around tonight. Let's look at the itinerary. What's on tap? We get back at it, man. Divine Shot Power, Knicks Real Talk. We be back in a few, man. Holla at your boy. Peace. Yeah, salute everybody. We back, man. That's what's on tap for tonight, man. Y'all seen the star lineup injury report. Things have changed since I made the, you know, my injury report and all my stuff. Because like survey said, Cat is out tonight. I figured he would be out. You know what I mean? So we just got to go next man up tonight and get it popping. Your piece of the guard a lot wide. Salute to my brother. Salute. But you know, we just got to go out there and play whoever on the court tonight, get it popping. I mean, you see Jericho probably be at the 5, and Haka Purdy probably backing them up. And I still think we should have enough in our bag to beat these guys. He said Deuce Bride is out too. Man, they're just coming like I said, we the walking wounded warriors right now. Direction with injuries, but you know, I will make no excuse. We just got to go out there and play these guys because they got guys injured too. You know what I mean? So we just got to go out there and get it popping tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Find a way to win the basketball game. And it's be a good chance for guys like, I think you're going to see a lot of young guys tonight. Obviously, Deuce Bride is out. Then you got my man out, Carlin Townsend. That means Haka Purdy and hopefully Tyler Coley gets some run tonight. You know what I mean? And that'd be huge for the Knicks as well to get these cats a little bit of chance to get a rhythm. You know what I mean? Because they haven't played in a while, you know, consistently. But it'd be a big night for Shot Power. So I'm really looking forward to these guys getting out there. But like for the injuries, you know, it happens. It's part of the game. I'd rather go through them now than go through them at the end of the season. But, you know, it's just tough when you're trying to gel and get together with your team and trying to form some type of continuity and some chemistry. But next thing you know, another man goes out. And that's what's kind of been a setback, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, one man go out, one come back in and blah, blah, blah. It's hard to get that rhythm that fast and early in the season. But like I said, we make no excuses. There is none. You know what I mean? You get it done or you don't get it done. And that's what it is. So, But, you know, it's going to be a good opportunity for these guys to play tonight, and I hope they step up to the plate and get it popping. Frank Matos, South was in the house. Was good. Frank was good, my man. Good to see you, brother. But, you know, other than that, Shop Powers, what's your thoughts against the Brooklyn Net team, man? They got a pretty good team. And even before I get there, let me just let you know where they at with the Knicks and everything. Then I'll let you get on the other side. Tell me about your thoughts. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we 5-6, they 5-7 in the standard. We 4th in the standard. They 8th in the standards. They 2-4 away from home. We 2-2 at home. And we got to get that better. But like I said, their offense rating is 12, ours is 4th. Their defense rating is 24th. Our defense rating is 20th. 19th in the association overall and net rating. We 8th in the association in net rating out of 30 teams. That's not bad for it to still be 8th, but I still think we should be better than that. So I just think we got to find a way to get this thing turned around and get back on the side of the ball right here. I'm always going to point to the defense number, because that's, if we get them above what we're supposed to be, at least around 10th in association, then I'm quite sure that record will be flipped to the other side. Because if we did play our defense the other night, that would have been 6-5, not 5-6. You know what I mean? So obviously, but Bob's not playing good defense. That went to the L column. But that's what we got to do. We got to play defense against these guys tonight. Get back at what we do, man. And what's your thoughts on this game tonight, man? What you looking for in this joint?
Yeah, we dropped down in ranking, and we dropped down in defensive ranking. I think as of last game, the game before last game, we were 19th before we went into the game, and I think we were 7th in total ranking. So we dropped down, and it all comes down to our defense. I mean, and it happens in spurts, man. That's the craziest thing about what we're doing right now. It hasn't been consecutive yet because the team hasn't built a great chemistry yet. Once the chemistry comes back, and I don't know what it is with being a Knick this year, but we're getting early injuries, which happens, like you said, Divine. But dang, if it's a fifth, if we all be drunk by now, if Precious would have been here, you know what I mean? But who knows? So tonight, with Cat being out in Deuce McBride, we are going to see the young guys tonight. Probably going to see Patty. We're going to see 4 o'clock tonight. We're going to see Hulk tonight, and we probably going to see a good slice of Tyler tonight. So let's see if they can get in there and energize the crew and help us cure a win.
Yeah, real talk, man. I'm with you on that. I agree with you on that, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Haka Purdy need tonight. And Coach, I think he will get his minutes tonight. I think he get some burn, definitely. I mean, we wounded, you know what I mean? So he got to play. He ain't gonna be able to play no 8 guys tonight, not especially with Cat not being there, reducing Bribe, who two of your primary rotation players. So knowing that they not going to be there, it got to be 2 guys to come in there to replace them. You know what I mean? And I just think that Haka Purdy right now, if you go by position, is either Haka Purdy and Tyler Kolek, you know, because we're going to need another ball handler out there to go with Brunson and Payne, or less they might go instead of Kolek, because you got what's his name that's running the point, Cameron Payne back there. So they might go Matt Ryan and Haka Purdy. I don't know, you know what I mean, based on the position needs. But I think, you know, you give both of them burn, give anybody burn. That man, so you got to throw Toppin in there, throw him in there, and right on cue. That's what the coach said. Should throw Toppin in there. You got to, with you being injured like that, you got to, with these amount of games we done played in the span, 2 shots, how we played a back-to-back. Now we played another game. So that's like 3 games or 4 nights, you know what I mean? So I think we do got to use all the tools in the shed tonight and make sure we put everybody out there who's going to help us win this game. And I think Tibbs will do that tonight, because I think, he want to get that that win under his belt. He always trying to search for that win. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? The L, W's and L's, ain't nothing else to it. Look at how many stats you throw up that you win the game or you lose the game. And and we just got to win some games. Right now, Coach, I understand where you're coming from with that, man. I get it too. And I think they looking at Matt Ryan and thinking that he can his 3-ball can pop or something like that, or he's playing with some energy, but he just ain't knocking down those shots right now. But yeah, he's like a rusty tool right now. They need to put some WD-40 on him, and then maybe he'll loosen up a little bit. We'll see. But until that, they gotta. I guess they gotta play with what you got, man. And hope it all work out for the best. But yeah, man. But salute to everybody in the chat, though, man. Like I said, NYC, B-Ball, D-Roz. We celebrate 100 people. Everybody, man. Coach, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. But yeah, Shop Powell, I'm looking for the next bounce back tonight anyway. And even with Cat, I wish he had to sit out tonight because of a knee contusion. I wish he could have sat out tonight because he deserved to sit out. You know what I mean? He was killing it for the Knicks. This cat is really doing a damn thing. 26 points a game. 12 rebounds a game. Like, whoa, you know, he holding this up his weight, you know, and he got a lot of weight on his shoulder, you know, replacing Julius Randle and them guys, man. And he's living up to it. He's living up to it. So, you know, but let's hope he can get better, get well. And I hope you'll be back for Sunday's game or whatever long it takes. Just get to do what you got to do. It wasn't his fault somebody bumped into his knee. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the man wanted to get injured, Shop Howard. The cat, somebody ran into his knee and it bumped it. You know what I mean? Accidents happen in the NBA and all other sports as well. So, you know, that's where I'll get better, cat, man. You've been doing the thing, man. So let's keep it going. Hopefully get back and get better soon. But I'm looking for a different outcome tonight. I'm looking for our defense to be a little bit more sound. So I think you might see, to me, Shop Powers, it might be one of the nights where McHale and Brunson might carry the load of the scoring tonight. At least going the scoring load. And I know we might have a bounce back game, but I do want to see these guys get to the defense principles, man. I think they do that. We have a good chance of winning tonight. Because like I said, they got guys out too. So it doesn't make no difference who in there. You play who in front of you, and you get it popping. You take it from there, man, for sure. So I think these guys will respond pretty much tonight. I'm quite sure they sat down and looked at the film the other night and said, damn, man, what the hell? They probably need to look at the film. They probably just need to realize, like, yo, we gave up too many damn points, and that's what it boiled down to, man. So hopefully we have a better outcome tonight from that standpoint, man, because I do think we really needed just to get a win, you know, get back at 500. We got to keep treading water. Like I said, Shop out a couple of shows ago, keep treading water until we get back right, till we get right. I'd rather for it to be 5 and 6 and 6 and 6 or whatever than 2 and whatever, you know what I mean, 2 and 10. And stuff like that, then you really start panicking. So we right around 400 for a reason. New chemistry need to be acclimated to each other. Injury players, some of our key players from a defense side of the ball. Now you see why important Mitchell Robinson of the two is. You know what I mean? Yeah, because offense is not the problem in New York, none of it whatsoever. But when you don't have guys like Mitch, who's like that street pole that you don't want to run into, you got to walk around it. You know what I mean? Or that light pole sitting up on your block where you can't go through it, you got to go around it. That's what Mitch do. And even if he ain't scoring points, just his presence in the middle, when guys come down the middle, they can't go into it. They got to try to go around it. You know what I mean? And having him not there is a big loss for us, man. So that just goes to show you how important he is to our team from what he do for the team. I think his defense presence, anchoring his shots, keeping teams honest. You can't penetrate. I think once he do get back, we'll be better at that position because, you know, Cat is not Mitchell Robinson on defense. You know what I mean? Cat, he'll make an effort, but he's not Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? Don't make no mistake about it. So a lot of Jericho said, much as I love him, he's not Mitchell Robinson neither. Haka Purdy neither. There's nobody in that team could do what Mitchell Robinson do from the way he alters shots and he keep teams honest, man. So and then pressure too as well. When he turned it up a little bit on the defense side of the ball, he can guard smaller bigs, maybe not the big ones, but he can guard the smaller ones. But until then, you know, we got to go where we got Shop Powers. What do you think going to be the recipe for the game win tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see a lot of the young guys get a little bit of burn tonight and see how Tom Thibodeau matriculates this unit tonight and how many players is he going to play and who's going to get the big minutes. The Brooklyn Nets record is pretty decent, but we still got Jalen Brunson, we still got Mikal Bridges, and we still got OG Anunoby. I mean, all these guys can go off for 20 points easy at any given night, and I'm expecting for those guys to have high minutes with quality shots. I mean, I'm expecting all three of those guys to be in the upper echelons of 20 points tonight, and to help us propel us to get this win tonight. And let's see if the young guys that everybody wants to see out there, let's see if they can get out there and do some damage tonight, because we're going to need to see what they can do. Everybody wants to see them. Well, here's your chance. We're going to see what they're going to do tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that they can perform well, but we will see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, make no mistake about it. They got a pretty good team there. They you know, like I said, Cam Thomas can come out there and drop 50 in the guard. The cat can get buckets. You know, and if Ben Simmons might play, his defense presence is pretty special. He's not an offensive dude, but his defense is special. Like I said, you know, Cam Thomas can knock him down with the best of them. Finney Smith can knock him down and play defense. You know what I mean? So they got some guys who've been around the league for a while. They know and understand how to play basketball. So we can't take them cats for granted. You know, because you know they record is not over 500 don't mean that they a bad team. You know what I mean? They out there competing. Dennis Schroeder out there competing every night, and these cats are trying to do the damn thing, man. We 2-3 just like they are in the last 5 games. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm confident with our guys, man. I know we could do it on that, with this team. So we just got to put it all together tonight and hope the Knicks go out there prevail. So if we do what we do and play what we play and play the style that we supposed to play, I think we'll prevail tonight. You know what I mean? But we just got to get it. For us tonight, I think Sims them respond. I think him and Haka Purdy them respond tonight because there's no pressure on them. That's what's good about guys like Haka Purdy and Jericho. So there's no pressure on these guys, man, because they know they don't even supposed to be in a rotation. Like Jericho knew if Mitchell Robinson and Chu was healthy, he probably wouldn't even be in a rotation. You know what I mean? Or Haka Purdy, none of them. But being that they are, we need them to help us win some games. I don't think it's pressure on them, but it's good to get them out there tonight, man, and let them do what they do, because we're not going to look for them to score the ball, but we do need their defense present, their rebounding, and things of that nature. So I think if they do that, we have a chance to try to get a win. But I think the Knicks respond. I like this team. They're a resilient team, and like I said, and now we got to see who's going to cook without Cat, because Cat been carrying the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Even that game the other night, we were down and out, and the Cat came out in the second half and started going bananas. You know what I mean? I was like, okay. And right there before the stream started, I said, Cat gonna drop 50 tonight. I think you heard me say that in the stream the other day. I said, Cat gonna put up 50 tonight. But you know what? If he wouldn't have missed them 4 3 throws or whatever, he probably would have had his 50. You know what I mean? And that step back 3-point shot, I wish he would have knocked that down. Shot Powers, when Cat had that step back up, my man, I thought that shit was gonna go in, and I would have really turned that game around. But he definitely shook my man. But that was a nice step back, though. I just wish it would have went in. You know what I mean? So, other than that, it was all good, man. We got to stay motivated with these guys, man. It's early. Like I said, we still got 60, 70, 71 games to go. Yeah, when he played 11. So, it's a long season, man. Like I said, we're going to go through peaks and valleys because we're not going to go undefeated. But the games like the other night, we don't want to get rid of. We don't want to let get away. We got to start making cats. And I think somebody said in the chat earlier, that we can't let cats come in the garden, man, in our house and break in our house, man. They better get that CPI, that ADT system up in that mother or something. Can't have people coming in the garden stealing from us, man. And Knicks got to be better at that, holding down the fort, man. Don't let them cats come up in the garden like that. It's just not. We ain't gonna let nobody come in our house and try to cook us. You know what I mean? In our own house. So I don't damn sure you better let them come up in the garden in your house, because you come up here, I got something for you. And ain't no toilet tissue either. So the Knicks need to get back on that. They got on that defense side of the ball, man. You know what I mean? And play some ball, man. Because they got to do that, and I think they will tonight. Respond real well, and I'm looking forward to it, man. But let's get it, Shot Powers. Let everybody just stay focused, man. It's early. It's really early. If we had this problem 20 games into the season, then you can start pushing the panic button. Then you can be like, okay, 20 games and we still doing this. But like I said, it really ain't about that, man. We got something for them, man. And I think we're gonna go out there and respond tonight for sure.
Yeah, by the 20th game, hopefully that'll be a little bit around Thanksgiving. We'll probably, hopefully, have Precious back by then. Hopefully there'll be some more clearer words of what's going on with Shamif. We'll have Precious back. So I'll feel a little bit more. If I had better I had a better outlook of what the Knicks would be by 20 games. You know what I mean? But right now, as the way the team is going, like you said, Divine, if we can stay close to 500, 2 games up, 1 game behind, or something like that, I'll be happy until we could get back. Till we know what Matt Ryan is going to be on this team. Till we could get Precious Achua back, and seemingly to we know what's going to go on with Shaman, and whenabouts we will be seeing Mitchell Robinson. So if we get close to 20 games, which I believe that should be right past Thanksgiving, right around Thanksgiving time, we got this the 12th game, 13, 14, 15. So maybe that'll be right around the end of the month, around Thanksgiving, the end of the month will be right around 20 games. And if we're 12-8, I'm pretty okay with that. If we're around 12-8, I'm pretty okay with that. My expectation was more of not thinking that the team would have to really gel. So I start thinking about this team is a brand new team. This team really has to get all these players are brand new on this team pretty much, and stuff like that. Our veterans on this team that's on the bench right now is Jericho Sims and Deuce McBride. That they had to. I was I was jumping out the window. Maybe I have to go on Ron's show tomorrow. Shit, would get me off the ledge or something like that. But I think I pulled back from the ledge a little bit, and I see that the team has to gel. And if we can get to the 20 games and we be you know, you know, what I say, 12 and 8, I'll be fine with 12 and 8.
Yeah, real talk. I'm good with that as well. Yeah, we just gotta find. Let's take this thing in increments. You know what I mean? Take one step at a time. You know what I mean? That's really what you can do, and I think we do that way before. Let me read some chats up in here, man. Hey, John McDonald. That's who said. John said we must protect the Garden. MSG, the Garden teams are comfortable coming into our house, having to be too much better. That's facts, real there. NYC B-Ball says Sims will get 5 fouls in 5 minutes. Let's hope not, NYC. We need him to play out there a long time tonight because we're going to need him. APAP said that young Brooklyn Nets coach is coaching to win. That was a great choice for them. Absolutely, they did. That was a good choice for them guys, man. They playing for him too. APAP. Salute to the Nets for getting that cat up in there. Survey said NYC had no faith in Sims. That's real talk. APA said I'm Knicks all day. I just don't trust him. I get you. Jay Chosen. I'm in the streets again, driving around on a motorbike. I have unpopular thoughts, but here goes a good one. Brunson 40 plus with only 5 assists. OG, I'll save my unpopular thoughts. Got you. Nick 100 said Thomas better not have 50 combined for both games, or I'm packing Bridges shit. I got you, Nick 100. He said we still have Josh on facts. I think Sims will be pressured this contract year for him. Yeah, real talk, man. It's a lot of things going on in New York, but we good though, man. Y'all guys don't jump off the ship right now, man. Let's get this thing popping. And we'll take it from there, man. But listen, man, we just got to go ahead and play hard for 48 minutes tonight, man. That's what it all boiled down to. I mean, let's keep it 100. We got to go out there and play, man. But then, like I said, it's early, and we just got to keep it popping, man. This team will be all right, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, give me 20 games, and if they ain't over 500, then there's something wrong. There's something really wrong. And like I said, at least let the team get healthy. Keep critiquing them, and all that good stuff, right, wrong, good, whatever. Do what you gotta do when when Knicks have a bad night, you call them out. When they have a good night, give them their flowers. That's what it boiled down to. But wait, let's hopefully we get to 20 game by 20 game. They be in the rhythm, they be in the flow, they be more healthier shot powers, and they can really, really, really now say this is what this team really is. We can't say that right now about the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what this team is fully capable of till we get some of these guys back that's gonna make a difference in our rotation. You know what I mean? I'm really looking forward to Shamet. Because like I said, Shop House, you got Cameron Payne, Deuce McBride, and Andrew Shamet, where pressure to Chua and Mitchell Robinson. That's a good ass starting second unit right there. I mean, that is lit right there. You got 5 guys who can play defense, and 3 of them can shoot the ball from downtown, and occasionally pressure Chua and knock one from down there. So I think we just got to hope that our starting 5 be healthy when they get back, and then they get into a rhythm. And make this thing happen. But we only a month away, man. And I think by then we get some of these guys back sooner than later, probably Pressure Chua, later Mitchell Robinson, maybe later Shamet. But I'm really looking forward to these guys coming out here, having an impact on this team, because I think we're better than people giving us credit for.
Yeah, that's a fact. Big thing. Like I said, hopefully around Thanksgiving-ish, end of the month, we'll have Precious back. We'll hear some word about Shamet. All these knicky-knack fouls, hopefully by around Thanksgiving or so, be well and done. This contusion shouldn't be. This probably, the bang probably hurt, probably icing it out, getting the massager and everything, working on it. The glass, the Karate Kid glass on his knee with the bottle and all that other stuff. So he should be back by Sunday. And then we have another back-to-back right after that, Sunday and Monday, right? I think we have a back-to-back Sunday, Monday, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, hopefully we can let him sit this one out and play him again in Brooklyn, which and what's the greatest thing about this little stretch that we have will stay. The New York Knicks will stay in New York. We'll still be in New York. We'll still, we be right able to go right back to the Garden and have all the good workouts at New York Hospital to if we need to get anything in order and stuff like that. So that's all I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, real talk. Excuse me about that. And we surveyed. I love to see the OG win that fight, man. Paul hit hard, but I love to see the OG win that fight though. But Tyson, you know, hey, like I said, he got punching power too. That's gonna be an interesting fight tonight, man. But I would love to see the.
Oh, I forgot that fight on tonight on Net on the yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go back and forth with that one. That's probably late night. That's probably 10 o'clock.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be some old Vegas shit. Probably gonna have to be into that 12 o'clock thing. AP said, I don't think so neither. Cause I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, here's one thing that's interesting. He still hit hard enough that this might be one of Jake Paul's few fights he had somebody who hit like Mike Tyson too. He been fighting some old bum jokers, you know, like the what's the name? The catcher play for the Knicks.
Yeah. Come on. I want to see Tyson knock his top off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see Tyson knock his top off because his mouth is too big for me. He got a big mouth. So, you know, that's just my little lingo about that fight that's going to go on. For me, you know what I mean? Knowing Tyson might be older than him, but the way I seen him in that training and doing all that stuff, I surely won't want to get hit with any of those body shots or any of those headshots.
That's
just saying.
Yeah, man. So it's gonna be fun, man. Thanks for that we survey. But yeah, I think it'll get a pop up. But listen, man, the Knicks got to do a Mike Tyson tonight. They need to go up at MSG and knock these cats out. That's what they need to do. The Knicks need to get up at MSG and bring some of that old Mike Tyson spirit back in there. Never ran, never will, Brownville, whatever. Do what you got to do, but you got to go and get it tonight, man. We need to win tonight. I think we respond tonight too. I believe in this team, man. They a bounce back douche, you know what I mean? And but tonight, I think they don't have a Jalen Brunson on their team. I think they might have I don't even think they got but they got a Jalen Brunson and Cam Thomas from a scoring standpoint. But I think we got defenders who can help out on that situation as well. I just think I didn't want to see these guys really go out there and play hard tonight. I'm gonna pick a Shaw Powers, a guy that I think might pop tonight. Who do you think will come out for the Knicks tonight? Who hasn't played and make a difference tonight? You know what I'm gonna go with? If he plays and he gets a certain amount of minutes, I think Haka Purdy will get some buckets tonight. I'm gonna go with Haka Purdy tonight. If he's gonna be the backup five, Haka Purdy get to show what he can do, and that's what we always say. When a man go down, next man up, and Tibbs always say, "Be ready." When your number's called, be ready. Well, you know what? Let's see if Haka Purdy be ready tonight, and then that way he gonna have to do the Bryce and make Tibbs earn Tibbs' trust. Go out there and get it popping. Then Tibbs, you gonna have to force Tibbs to pay you. That's what you got to do. He got to force Tibbs to play him. You know what I mean? And how do you do that? By going out there and making an impact on the game and winning. And if you make an impact on the game and they win, what Tibbs gonna say? He had an impact on the game. We might use him again. So we'll see. Shot power, but it should be a fun game. And I think Knicks go on there and the MSG to get it tonight. We got him again Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. We got the guys again on Sunday. And so we got to go out there and get them tonight, and then and then get back to Sunday and see if we can beat them again. It's going to be like a 2 back-to-back thing for sure. But I think we focus. I think we'll be ready. I think we come to play tonight. I really do, man. Because the next 5 games I didn't get to do my to do what I need to do. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But the next 5 games, I'll let you know where we at with that and what we gonna what we up against. Right now, we got the Nets, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We got the Nets Sunday. We got the Wizards on Monday, back to back. Then we gonna be in Phoenix. We're gonna be in Phoenix, and then we'll be in Utah. And then we'll be in Denver. So we about to go on a road for a minute. The Mavericks, Hornets. We about to go on like a 7-game road trip, whatever. But if it was up to me, with the teams that we got coming up, Shaw Powers, which is being the Nets twice, the Wizards, I would rest Cat. I wouldn't even play him against the Nets. The Nets and the Wizard, I'll keep him out until you go to Phoenix. Bottom line, we can't beat the Nets and Washington Wizards, which I'm not saying they sorry team, they NBA teams without Cat. Then I will be concerned. But I'm not. I think they're going to get it, man. So we just got to go in and get it popping the next couple of games. But it'd be a good night to start tonight. Tonight, if we can get this win in MSG back to back against these guys, and then obviously we got the Wizards Monday night, a game at home, but then a back to back against the Nets and the Wizards. So we just got to go out there and stay focused tonight. But I think we will.
Yeah, I just said it, man. We got Mikal Bridges out there, we got Jalen Brunson, and we got OG Anunoby. with those guys right there, maybe we'll see Jalen go off tonight. And I mean, knowing that Cat's not on the court, and then he could get into that bully style of ball that he played last year because he had to score the basketball. So maybe you might see Brunson get out there and score 35 tonight. And hopefully we can see Mikal Bridges do about 28 tonight and 22 or 23 points from OG Anunoby tonight. And some of our unparticulars that, maybe we see Cayman Payne get out there, 14 points, another triple-double from Josh Hart tonight. Maybe we'll see Matt Ryan hit down 2 or 3 3-pointers tonight. So it's a lot of things that we could be hopeful for that hope to happen and see what happened at the end of the night. But I think, with our three guys, I'm sure with our three guys, we have a great chance of winning this basketball game.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with that. Nick 100. I don't know, but Deron Sharp, he was on the injured list at one point, but Nick Clax is out tonight. Nick 100. So I know normally Deron Sharp would be in there after him and all that big stuff, man. So other than that, like you're right about it, they got big. They bigs are agile. They can move pretty well. And like I said, that's not a bad team down there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get it twisted. These cats won 5 games already. In this early season. They're not a bad team, and we just got to make sure that we don't take them for granted and go out there and get it popping. You know what I mean? And I don't care if we play on a 1-11 team. You go out there and give your best game. You don't take no team in the NBA for granted. You go out there and do what you do. Play the basketball you're supposed to play and win the game. I don't care if you playing everybody in the YMCA or whatever. I don't care. You got to go out there and get a pop against the guys, man. If he's supposed to beat the guys down, shoot them down, might be different tonight. But let me get Jay in here, Jay, before we get off in a few minutes. Let you get your words in, my man. What's good, my brother?
Yes, Jay.
Jay having a little technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen.
What's happening? You hear me good?
I hear you now, my brother. What's going on with you?
Blessings, Kings. How's everything?
Everything good, man. You out there in the wilderness, I see.
You hear me? You don't hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. Chilling, brother. I'm riding around on the bike out in the hood.
Yeah, I see that, man.
Always.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this game tonight, man, and what we need to do to get this win up at this piece?
All right. Look, I might be on a delay, so I'm just gonna finish my thought. And then I'll hang up so you don't and listen. Not hang up. I'll just go away and listen to you. So this is what I think. I'm gonna be very serious. It might be very unpopular, but tonight is on Brunson, right? Brunson's playing, correct? And Brunson. We're having a lot of problems on the wings, but we can't do the wing stop and all that stuff right now. And Karl Anthony Towns is definitely looking like a beast. He's an offensive beast. There's no doubt about it. The problem is that we have to help him on defense on a regular basis. And because we have to help him on defense on a regular basis, that leaves the wings open on all these fast-paced teams. And sure, he can score 40 points and 12 rebounds, but that is taken away from our captain in such a way that honestly, tonight's game is not on anybody but Brunson. Of course, we need Hart, we need OG, we need all these other players, we need everything that's going on. But I think that we haven't seen Brunson get into rhythm yet because we can't get our defense correct yet. And the fact is that if we can't get our defense correct, then we will never find the identity that we found, not even close to the identity that we had last year. And I know it's a new identity, but the fact is that we need to find somewhere close to it. So let's see the captain get off, and of course every other moving part possible, and hopefully Mikal Bridges starts to find a basketball game.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Jalen Brunson definitely got to rise to the occasion tonight. He's the captain of that team, and I think he will respond. He just got to find a rhythm on the offense. I mean, like I said, yeah, we know Cat was, but Cat going to be a little bit suspect on defense. It's not that he's soft; he's just not a really defense player. That's never been in his bag. He makes an effort every now and then, but I agree with you. He's not a defense-minded dude. But that's what we were talking about earlier, Shaw Powell, or we missed Mitchell Robinson and the pressure of the Chewers. So like I said, it's easy when you could throw Josh Hart on the bench and put Mikal back at the 2 and Anunoby at the 3. Karl Towns at the 4 and Mitchell Robinson at the 5. That way we take that pressure off of Karl Towns and trying to be the anchor of the defense when that's really not his full arsenal of what he do good. So I do think that maybe, let's just hope this team get back to where they got to go. I can't wait till Mitchell Robinson come back. And I do think Ted to move my man to the 4 and put Josh Hart back on the bench to make the bench stronger. You know what I mean? So we see how it goes. I would love to see that happen. But until then, we just got to win games, man. And like Jay said tonight, we got to let hopefully Brunson be in his bag tonight, and anybody else who's gonna be out there tonight, go out there and make it happen. You know what I mean? It's all about a team thing anyway. You know what I mean? And we can't let one get away like last night. That game we should have won. Can't let it get away. So I'm expecting these cats to get more serious with their game. Let's hope that they win tonight, y'all.
Yeah, that's the bottom line, man. Control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throw shots, shoot over 36% for 3-point shots tonight. Let's get out there and have a fun game tonight. 107-96. 107-96. Let's get it.
Yeah, it's gonna
Jay, thank you for coming on, brother. I see you logged out.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game tonight too, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, you can't take the net for granted. They're a good team. Like I said, they got a guy who can light it up down there. Cam Johnson can get hot from out there. Freddie Smith can knock him down from out there. But they got guys, you know what I mean? So they're a good team. They're not a great team. They're a good team. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna go Knicks 110-100 tonight. I think we get at it tonight. I think Brunson has a good night. I think Anunoby will respond like he did the other night. He had a little off night last night, but I think he bounces back tonight and had a better game from an offense standpoint. He always trying to play hard on defense. But I think Brunson and McHale got to get it tonight. You know what I mean? And they're capable. I mean, they're capable. I think Anunoby, Brunson, and my man, they're capable. If we get a Tyler Kolek tonight, hope he can knock down a couple of threes. I like the way Campaign played the other night. So we got to go out there and get it tonight. You know what I mean? And I think we feel good about ourselves that we win the game, knowing that we won this game. Cat had us rest out tonight a little bit, and we still was able to win the game against Brooklyn, and hopefully we can do it again on Sunday and Monday. But until then, we'll get it, though. But listen, man, we're going to get out of here. Y'all enjoy the game. Thank y'all for coming, and make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe for your brothers, man. One more time.
Subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk.
Yeah, Jay, you already know, my man. The door's always open, my brother. Salute to you, man. Thank you for coming in always. There ain't no problem with that. David, what's good, man? I understand where you're coming from, man. Let's hope that we can change all these guys' thoughts around and we can feel better about this team, man. Let's not give up on our team. It's too early to do that, man. We just got to stay focused. Let's get healthy and we talk about it. But until then, Divine, Shaw Powers, the chat. Salute everybody. Enjoy the game. Y'all have a good one, man. See y'all Sunday, 7 o'clock. So we be on at 6 o'clock. Until then, Shaw Powers, I'll holler at you, my brother.
You're ready.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holler at you. One.
On the black Silverado, pushing the throttle, wanna kill a model. Time to fill it up with petrol, cause the next stop at the metro. Let's go. We in the city, when niggas play that b-ball, that's real gritty. But the attitude of the city, we strutting past the food truck, keeping it $1.50. Yes, me and SP, we in front of MSG. Folks up like a big down on the block. We go hard like a point guard with the rock. That's KRG. As you can see, we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, but tell them, please don't step in it. We cemented. Up in the garden, niggas about to open up a can of whoop ass. The burning cooking with gas, big cat in the alley, digging through your team trash. It's the pregame show. We streaming live with a few. We steaming like a hot pot of brew. We bubbling with the game preview. We came through with the recap ahead. What's on tap? Guys in the starting five on the entry port, key matchups and all of that. So salute to all my fam over the chat. We're interacting with your man and them. It's the brand in front of the camera lip. So picture that. It's Knicks Real Talk. We leading to the tip off. And D, we keep you on the speed. Cause we getting this Knicks shit off. Up in the law. This the OG. Older than Anunoby. Who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low. We be on your fire TV. That's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk.